I, 25 female, and my husband, 26 male, have been married for 3 years together on and off since we were 14. We have had a pretty rocky relationship since we got together so young. Before he left on this deployment, he came to me upset, stating he did not want to go and even expressed to me that he was scared. This will be important for later in the story. Aw, that's sad. Before he left, he went on a training in preparation for the deployment, and one of the females that went on this training posted a photo on her Facebook of her and my husband. She was wearing a cutoff shirt that showed off her belly piercing and short shorts. It looked as if they were in a bar since there were beers on the table besides them and dim lights. I asked him about the trip and if he had went out to a bar due to this being a boundary we have set in our marriage. No bars unless we go together. It's just something we both agreed was inappropriate. Okay, if they agreed that it was inappropriate, that's completely fair. He told me no, so I asked him where he was in this picture and showed it to him. He immediately got defensive and upset. He said it wasn't a bar and that if it was, he was allowed to go out and blow off steam during off time. Okay, so he was definitely 100% at a bar and he got caught red-handed and he doesn't want to admit it. This shocked me as we have had many discussions about this in the past, and he has made it clear that he doesn't want me going out with my sister to bars unless he's there, and I was fine with that as long as he was okay with not going out to bars without me. Of course, but this man has double standards is what I'm getting from this. Okay, I think I'm gonna reread that. The argument escalated. He called me insecure and childish and ended with him leaving out the door and saying, F you. We moved on and I tried to get over it, but now I was insecure and I wasn't before. During the week leading up to him leaving, he was very rude and cold towards me. I felt like something was off, but just blew it off thinking it was stress from the deployment coming up. Fast forward to 2 months into the deployment, he has only called me twice, but he has told me about how he went to a resort and hung out on the beach amongst other activities during his free time. But he has only made time to call me twice. Oof, that's terrible. I'm sorry, but no. Like you're both going through it, you have to make time to call each other. Okay, I'm feeling very uneasy, and one night I wake up out of a dead sleep with a strange feeling. I walk over to my nightstand facing my bed and shine my phone flashlight on our alarm clock. There was an effing camera, a camera pointed right at my bed and the entrance to my bathroom. Ugh, that's weird. That is so freaky. I mean, one, that means that he doesn't trust her, but that's whatever of the not trusting. That's a complete invasion of her privacy. Absolutely not. Like, what? No, that's terrible. I mean, it's your room. You should feel safe. You change in there. You're completely naked, changing and thinking it's a safe space and somebody is recording you. That's awful. No, no, no. I can't explain the feeling. I felt gross, scared, violated. Yeah, anybody would. That's awful. He has been watching my every move since he left. I finally work up the nerves to ask him about it a few days later, and he gives me the lame excuse of how military wives are known to cheat during deployments. Meanwhile, I have given him no reason to not trust me, and setting up hidden cameras just crossed the line for me. Meanwhile, he has grew closer to a female he is deployed with, and due to the incident mentioned earlier, I immediately feel skeptical. Let me just tell you guys that when they go on deployment, it is literally like they're on a college campus in a frat house, but they're also doing work. Like, they're doing the 9 to 5, going to work, doing whatever needs to be done, and then outside of it, it's basically just college. So yeah, I wouldn't trust him at all, especially because he's clearly weird. Why wouldn't he tell her that he feels these emotions of, hey, I feel insecure about this deployment. I feel like we're rocky and that you might cheat on me, and I'm insecure about that. And also, I think that's a huge red flag, because if he's thinking these things about her, does that mean that he's thinking those things? Do you guys get what I'm saying? He's guilty of something, and so because he's guilty of that thing, cheating, then he thinks that other people are also capable of doing that. That's where my head goes to. Yeah, I don't trust this guy at all. Let's continue. I asked him about the relationship, and he said that I wouldn't understand, that it's different out there, and he's close with everyone he's deployed with. I noticed they were consistently liking each other's posts on Facebook. Absolutely not. Hell no. That's an absolute no. That's flirting 101 in the 21st century. If you're liking each other's posts constantly, and I mean, she doesn't say that they're commenting on their pictures, but it's just letting the other person know, hey, I'm looking at you. Hey, I'm giving you attention. That's flirting, in my opinion. And it's a no. No. My husband posts a lot of gym content, and she only liked the photos of him in the gym shirtless. Are you serious? Absolutely not. After I asked him if there was anything going on, he put his Facebook page on private, where I could no longer see his friends list, and the female blocked me. Yeah, no, that man is cheating on her, and absolutely not. My gut is telling me something is going on, and he claims there isn't. He has since admitted to me that this deployment was voluntary for him and it was not for her. I feel like the whole way he presented the deployment to me in the beginning was a lie, and I just don't know how to feel about the situation. I have since asked for a divorce and told him I would be moving out of our shared home. We have a 3-year-old child, and now he's accusing me of ripping our family apart. I just don't know how we could get over this. I asked for marriage counseling and he refused. Am I the asshole? Absolutely not. Court adjourned. Yeah, no. You are not the a-hole, because he is clearly cheating on her, and he's clearly not an honest person because he can't communicate with her. He didn't tell her about how this deployment was voluntary. He didn't tell her that he felt insecure about the deployment and about leaving her alone. That man clearly can't communicate, and he is also a very bad liar, because he is 100% cheating on her. And I'm actually just very proud that she is leaving him, because she needs to. This is toxic, and she needs to be in a better situation, especially for the 3-year-old child. Yeah, she is absolutely not the asshole. Deployments are tough and it's hard, but he's just hiding things and he's cheating on her. And deployed or not, you should never cheat on a partner. Yeah, no, I think this man was gonna cheat on her regardless, and from the beginning it says that they had a rocky start. So I mean, I don't know the full context of their entire relationship, but just her saying that they have been rocky also makes me think that this isn't the last straw, or this isn't the first thing that she has noticed as a red flag, and that this is just the last straw for her, that she's just absolutely done with him. And she should be. I really hope that she does not get back together with him. All right, are you guys ready for the second one? Because I am. All right, let's go. Okay, am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend I don't want to be with her because of debt? Hello, I'm 23 years old and I just graduated and studying for my bar exams to become a lawyer while working as a freelance writer every day. My partner is in debt to save their sister from a possible divorce. If said sister's husband were to learn about the amount and that it happened again, the debt is a lot. Okay guys, we're just gonna roll with it because that's exactly what the post says. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but we're just gonna keep going, okay? The debt is a lot, I mean a lot. This poster capitalized that. A lot. When I confronted her about this, she said it was normal for their family and had happened a number of times. I was shocked, and since then been sending some money so she can manage some of her finances. This is not a problem for me because she helped me through my financial issues also. Today, We talked this issue through and I said, you don't make me feel safe anymore when it comes to finances, and asked her if she would stop doing this and told her if this were to happen again, I would leave her immediately. She said she would try. I told her she is not independent and can't leave her family's toxic dynamics and is being controlled by her family. She said she felt offended and told me I was the problem because I wanted to leave. Told me I was the problem because I wanted to leave every time there was an issue. The amount of debt that she is in is unbelievable. It equals 12 paychecks of her very secure job. I asked her again and she kept telling me she would try and she couldn't make any promises. As I said, this is not the first that she is in because of her family member. Am I the asshole for telling her the truth and that it is impossible for us to live together because she is not an independent woman and cares about everybody but herself and just keeps on giving even if she doesn't have the capacity and she lacks boundaries? She is 28 and has a good paying job. That's sad. Yeah, okay, so I think the first thing, obviously, this is a running, a running theme here on this page, right? They need to talk about it a little bit more because she doesn't understand the depths of the financial abuse that this is, and that her family is actually using her. Because I understand that you want to help your family and that if you're in a good spot, of course you're going to help your family, but you have to set boundaries. And if this has happened multiple times, then that means that at this point her family is seeing her as a scapegoat, and that's terrible. But unfortunately, I do think that they're not compatible with each other because she's just going to continue doing this again. With that whole part in the beginning where if the sister's husband were to learn about the amount and that it happened again, it seems like they're hiding things from the husband and keeping things within the blood, right? Like the original family, I guess, is how I'm gonna put it. And finances are a huge thing in a relationship. If you are not aligned in finances, then your relationship is basically going to go down the drain, in my opinion, because that is just a huge thing and it's one of the leading factors of divorce. I mean, he could try to talk about it with her again and they could continue dating, but I would not advise him to get married to her unless she has gone to therapy and they're willing to share all of their bank accounts together. And also, when you're marrying somebody, I mean, you marry them, but if they come with all that debt becomes yours too. And he's still in school. Again, I don't think that they're compatible, and I honestly think that he should just leave her. I mean, they could continue being friends maybe, or he could continue talking to her and letting her know that, hey, these are some boundaries that need to be set. This is what's going on. But at the end of the day, it's going to depend on her and if she wants to listen to that advice. And that is something that she has to do herself. He can't do that for her. I think these are all tough all the time, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that he is not the asshole, but they're just not compatible with each other. And I hope that he can be a person in her life to where he can open her eyes to what's going on and then she can help herself. And that's the lesson that this relationship can give her. Yeah, I just really hope that she can learn from this situation because I do feel bad for her. Okay, this next one is also pretty fresh. It was posted 6 hours ago. So let's go. Am I the asshole for wanting out? A year ago, I, 29 female, met my husband, 28 male. We fell in love really fast, got married, and started trying for a baby. Whoa, a year ago? Are you kidding me? I mean, I knew that I loved my husband from basically hello, but also we didn't get married a year into our relationship, and I don't think that we truly knew each other until we had been with each other for more than a year, because there's just so much that can happen in a year. And obviously there's always the honeymoon stage, and then there's just so much that you don't know about a person. And I don't think that 1 year is enough to know everything about them. And I mean, you could also have a really good year where everything is going great, and then all of a sudden at month 13, everything comes crashing down, and that's when you really learn who a person is. Because who are they when things are stressful, when things are hard, when things are going down the drain? That's when you really find out who a person is. Anyways, let's continue. After finding out I was pregnant, I started bleeding a couple of days later, called him, and all he could say was okay, and then hung up as he was getting a haircut. I know that should have been the first sign to run, but I didn't. Okay, well, we'll keep it at the back of our heads, right? That's where I'm gonna go with that. We ended up trying again, and I am 8 months pregnant. Oh, so she did have a miscarriage. I hope that that's not all he said, or just, okay, I'm getting a haircut, because that would be awful. Because I can understand it if it was a moment of shock of, okay, and then you just kind of have to process it, because in that moment, you're also experiencing grief yourself. And so I think it's one of those moments where if something like that were to happen, you can try to be there for each other as much as you can, but at the end of the day, you have to know how to take care of yourself. And if you're okay enough to take care of the other person, then you do so, and you kind of balance that out. And when the other person needs you and you need them, you give and take. Anyways, okay, I'm getting sidetracked here. We ended up trying again. I am 8 months pregnant, and for our entire relationship, he has been hiding me because of his complicated family dynamic. Oh, that is so terrible. Also, if they've been together for only a year and she's 8 months pregnant, then that means that they got pregnant right away. Yeah, that's not a great situation to be in. A couple of months into my pregnancy, he started completely changing. This was besides the constant betrayal and lies that I caught him in, but didn't really have hard proof of. But honestly, when had a woman's intuition ever been wrong? As we are long distance right now, we used to call every day, multiple times a day. This stopped. He started going out every weekend till 6 a.m., stopped updating me on his everyday life, and just in general telling me close to nothing. I've gone to every ultrasound alone. I've done this entire pregnancy alone, and now I feel like a stranger in my own marriage, and genuinely like he does not care at all. Oh my God. Oh, I feel so bad for her. Are you kidding me? That's awful. Yeah, he doesn't care about her. Not a drop. Oh, that's awful. Okay, my latest development is that his father is now forcing him to remarry his ex-wife. What? Huh? Oh, they are Muslim. Okay, but still, what? Huh? He would like me to just accept it. He said he's been talking to her for a month now, and when I asked if he had feelings for her, he said he doesn't know. That was all the clarity I needed. Now I'm stuck in a situation where I was promised all of these things, and it turned out to be the complete opposite. I feel so defeated and sad for myself and for being reckless enough to look past all the warning signs. Mostly, I feel really sad that I would be bringing a baby into this messed up situation. I really do not want to go through with it, and I don't see how I can possibly live a life in secret, as I would have to move there and watch somebody have everything I wanted. A marriage filled with no secrets, and having a family out in the open, being accepted, and having a normal everyday life, while I have to be in the shadows and look after a baby with a man I know is not a good person and who does not care about me at all. Oh, shut up. That is so depressing. Oh my God. I feel so bad for this poster. Okay. The last paragraph. I know this is all over the place, and what I'm saying here does not even cover 5% of how bad and in-depth this betrayal actually is. I feel like I've ruined my life trusting someone that is supposed to be trusted. my husband. I just don't know what to do, and every day is a struggle for me, especially because I can't open up to anyone about this. It's so humiliating and degrading that I've gotten myself into this when I waited to find the perfect partner to start a family with. I really don't want to have this baby anymore and be stuck with this man forever. So am I the asshole for considering to just end it and backing out of everything? Okay, so the first thing that the first comment says, how do you plan to end it if she's 8 months pregnant? And then everybody underneath is talking about adoption. So I really hope that she does go for the adoption and just completely cuts this man out of her life. Other people are saying that this is a fake post. It is very sad, and you know what? I really hope that it is not real, because this is a terrible situation to be in. But I mean, there is all types of stories in the world, so it could be real. So I'm just gonna take it as it is real. So if it is real, then yes, she should definitely look into adoption, because if she wants out of the situation and if she doesn't feel like she's going to be a good mother, a present mother, then 100% yes, she should look into adoption, because if she's not ready, she's not ready, and that's okay. I mean, I've never been through a situation like that, and I have seen stories as well where some mothers regret it, some mothers feel like it was the right thing, and other mothers, even if they don't regret it, they still feel some sort of shame or guilt or sadness towards the situation. And I don't really know what you can do about that, but I do know that if you want the best for your child and for yourself, then yes, she should consider adoption, because then that way she could completely separate herself from this person, and she should move away from him, change her number, delete social media, and just completely leave this man, because that was awful. So yeah, she is definitely not the asshole he is, and I really hope that she's okay, because this sounds awful, and I hope that this never happens to anybody else, because that's so sad. So yeah, I hope that she can put the baby up for adoption, and that she can leave the situation behind, learn from it, and grow as a person. And I hope that she's not too hard on herself, because it sounds like she is being quite hard on herself right now.